What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Live with Football. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 unique ways that you can help keep sweat out of your eyes. So everyone has been through the pain where it is hot outside, you're working hard, and all of a sudden you have sweat pouring into your eyes and the sweat is burning your eyes and it sucks and it's nothing you can do at the time to help prevent it. Well, today I'm going to be giving you guys a whole bunch of different options on how you can help stop or overall prevent that situation. Okay, now the first one is helmet specific depending on the helmet you wear. So the first one is get a helmet liner. Now I'm talking about a helmet liner. I'm talking about like this on the inside of a Speed. This one right here specifically is a Speed. I think you can get it on some Shed helmets, I'm not quite sure. But I know all the Speed Flex, they'll have it. And it's basically like a fabric that goes in and around the pads. Now what that does is that fabric takes all the sweat from your head, puts it in the fabric, and it doesn't come on your face, it gets absorbed by there. Now the thing though with that is you have to regularly clean your helmet to help prevent that situation from getting and growing bacteria, which is bad. Also, even if you don't have a helmet liner of any type, it is always good after once a week or everything like that to clean out with like rubbing alcohol the inside of your helmet. Also, if you go to certain sports complexes, you can there's stations where you put your helmet inside. It shoots up, chemicals or who knows what, hot water, I don't really know. And it helps clean and get all the bacteria out. So that is one big thing, as far as helmet hygiene. Okay, the second option is some form of headband. Now there's a bunch of different options out there as far as your preferences, your price, and all that kind of stuff. So the first one is a very simple one. All you have to do is take any shirt you have, cut the sleeve off the shirt, cut a band off that, put that on your head, and you're good to go. It's very, very simple. Using a sleeve makes it so when it goes around your head, there is enough compression to it that it will stay on your head. Also, another option, it doesn't have to be a cotton shirt. You can also go with, like, if you're getting the sleeves off a compression shirt, that compression kind of spandex material works really well as a headband. Now there's 2 options I've used before and looked at for conventional style headbands that are actually made that way. One is Lululemon. Now Lululemon was okay. The one I had, I felt it wasn't tight enough on my head, and so it always slipped down and I found it quite useless. The other option, which actually looks really good, the material looks pretty tight, I've never tried this one though, is the Halo headband. So I think that looks like a pretty good option, and there's tons of different colors, so that might be a good one. The last one, which I've actually seen people use, which I would think would be the least effective, is the basketball NBA style headband, because I think that material is a little too thick, but it works out for some people somehow, so you might want to give that a try as well. Okay, now the problem with some of the headbands though is if they're not tight enough, they will slip down on your eyes and blind you in a different way. So what I would recommend, which I used for a long time, was a skull cap. So skull cap, it's a compression thing that fits around your head, and obviously it can't slide down in your eyes because it's anchored by the top of your head. Now skull caps can look a little funny at times, so I'd be careful with that. It's not my favorite option out of all of them here, but if you want to wear something like a headband, it is definitely a good option for there. Another nice thing about the skull cap is all the sweat is trapped mostly inside the skull cap, and that is a lot easier of a material to wash than, say, the liner in a helmet. Okay, so those are all kind of ones that you can do that'll help you on the fly, that you won't have to worry about. But there's 2 options that you can actually do when you go to the bench. So the first one is when you get off the field, super simple, just a basic towel. With your helmet on, if you don't have a visor, clean off the inside like that, and that's a really simple solution. Also, a little pro tip for you guys, if you're going to be sweating a lot and don't have any product in your hair while you're wearing a visor, because what happens is the product will get sweat out of your hair, and when you're running around it gets flung on the inside of your visor goes a cloudy white, and it just is terrible to deal with. So if you know you're going to be sweating a lot, don't have any hair product in your hair while wearing a visor. Okay, back to this. So all you can do is basically just wipe off your face, wipe off the inside of your helmet a little bit, and you could be good to go. But that doesn't overall solve the solution, and because you will keep sweating and you'll have to do that over and over and over again. But now the last option, I actually never thought of this while I played, but I think this is actually a pretty cool option of what you could do. So my last recommendation is actually add water. So all you do is when you get off, take your helmet off, squirt some water on your face and on your hair. That's going to do a couple different things for you. First off, if you're still sweating and there's water in your hair, if it runs into your eyes, diluting the sweaty, salty water with actual just clean water will help not make your eyes burn as much. That's one good thing about it. The other good thing about it is when you're spraying cold water on your head, the reason you're sweating is because your body's trying to cool itself down. So by spraying cold water on your head, your body will cool itself down and you won't be sweating as much as well. So again, I think it'd be a good idea to actually combine a couple of these for the most effective solution. Now also, if you are having a problem with acne because of all the sweat you have, don't forget to go check out this video, very helpful. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it, please comment, please subscribe as I put out 2 videos every week. And as always, thanks.